Hey everybody, I'm sitting here in my car because apparently 20-year vets in the wrestling business think that this is a place to cut a wrestling promo. That's right, 20-year vets in the wrestling business think that a car is a perfect place to shoot a wrestling promo. It's against the law to text and drive, but apparently this guy thinks it's okay to video and drive. Now, of course, I don't have the luxury at this time of having somebody sitting next to me and record this while I'm in the car, but that's okay. With that, we're going to move along and talk about a name synonymous in the wrestling business. That name is Rob Fury. There's two of them on the East Coast. One is an African-American gentleman that thinks he's Batman. The other is a pleasantly plump, rotund gentleman that likes to paint his face up like acts of demolition, wrestle, as well as promote shows, as he is the owner of the SWF, known as Superstars of Wrestling. This Mr. Fury is well known for an incident on June 8th of 2014 in New Jersey, where, in between the third and fourth match on the card, he packed his bags and left. Well, actually, he didn't pack his bags. He didn't have any with him. But he just left. And with that incident, basically stuffed the entire locker room, myself included. Since then, a lot of stuff, negativity, bad words, things were said here, things were said there, went in and out, but whatnot. Mr. Fury promised financial restitution to everybody. I know I received my financial restitution. Now, since then, they haven't had any shows. However, next weekend on August 16th, in Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, the Superstars of Wrestling returns to Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, for their first show. Unfortunately, myself and Chris Banks will be unable to attend this show due to prior obligations. I do hope, Mr. Fury, that you do pay everybody like you promised before the show. Pay them before the show, Mr. Fury. With that, the next show after that is on October 11th in Spotswood, New Jersey. Spotswood, New Jersey, on October 11th. Chris Banks and myself will return to the Superstars of Wrestling. But, you see, besides doing these things, I also have my own business. It's called Leg Breakers Incorporated. And that's how Chris Banks got a hold of me. You see, people pay me money to protect their assets. And that's what I do. On October 11th, I will be protecting Chris Banks' assets. But I also need to protect my assets as well. With that being said, Mr. Fury, on October 11th, Spotswood, New Jersey, I will be bringing two business associates of mine along with us. Guido Sarducci and Andrew Clay. They're not coming into the building unless necessary. They'll be in the car, truck, whatever. They'll be in a vehicle with baseball bats. Mr. Fury, I don't want you to think of this as a threat. I want you to think of it as an insurance policy on my behalf. You see, like I said, I'm there to protect Chris Banks' assets as well as mine. I'm there to do a job, and I'm there to get paid for it. It's what I do. Protect people's assets. I'm going to protect my assets. That being said, Mr. Fury, bad things will happen if Mr. Banks and I enter said building and aren't handed an envelope from you. That's right. Chris Banks will be handed an envelope. Myself will be handed an envelope. You will hand us said envelopes, Mr. Fury. And if you don't, I'm going to get on the phone. I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to make a phone call to Guido and Andrew. And then something bad will happen. Violence isn't always the answer, but it sure is. It helps. It really does. And let's just say rules and bones are meant to be broken. So if you break the rule by not paying myself and Chris Banks, then your legs will be broken. That's right. Andrew and Guido will break your legs. Mr. Fury, do the right thing. Feel the heat next Saturday. Pompton Lakes, New Jersey. Pay the boys and gals. October 11th, Spotswood, New Jersey. No trickery. Pay us again. You know, let me just tell you this, Skippy. I'm a nice guy. So is Chris Banks. So is everybody in the locker room. You pissed a lot of people off on June 8th for what you did. You really did. Now, I remember standing there next to Balls Mahoney when he said some very vile and disgusting things towards you and to you that I will not repeat because I'm not that type of person. The type of person I am is an action man. I'm a man of action. Chris Banks pays me to protect him. That's what I'm going to do on October 11th. I'm also going to protect myself by bringing Andrew and Guido. I mean, just look at this place. I mean, I'm in a car filming this. There's got to be something wrong with me. Obviously, there's something wrong with you because you think this is a great place to film a promo. But, you know what? I'm done with this. October 11th. Don't think of skipping out, Skippy. No. Don't do it. Oh, by the way, I like how you tell everybody how your Facebook page was hacked. And people put up pictures and whatnot of how can I put it nicely? Human beings and animals doing things that only human beings should be doing with each other. A little oral gratification, I guess you could say. Look, Mr. Fury, we all know it was you. You did it to yourself. If you're into that type of stuff, that's fine by me. I'm not going to judge you. Chris Banks isn't going to judge you. Because we're not that kind of people. We don't judge. If you're into animals, by all means, whatever floats your boat, Skippy, you know what I'm saying? But you better make sure the boat floats next weekend. And you sure as heck better make sure the boat floats on October 11th. Because on October 11th, if myself and Chris Banks don't get paid, bad things will happen. Y'all have a great day now. I'm gonna get out of the car now. Peace.